Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to do some tuples, and first of all we're going to join a tuple. So I'm going to create a function here and I'm going to call it join tuple. Right, okay, so we're going to say x is equal to, I'm going to create a tuple here. And we're going to put some names in it. So we've got Dave there, and say John, and let's say Pete. Whoops. Okay, Pete. Right, so that's the first tuple. The second tuple is going to be called Y. So y is equal to some numbers, let's say 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to create a variable here called new tuple, and I'm going to assign that to these tuples here, x plus y. Okay. So now I've assigned it to those two, and now what we're going to do is we're going to print the new tuple. So we're going to print the new tuple there. And just to show you that it is actually a tuple, we're going to print some information with it. So we're going to hit print, and we're going to say type is, and then beneath we're going to actually show you that it is a tuple. So print, and then we're going to go, let's have a look, type, and then new tuple. Okay, so there we go. I'm just going to save this now. Just click save. I'm just going to run the program. So run the program here. Because I didn't call it, that's why not. So we're going to call it join tuple. Okay, now we are going to run it after we've saved it. There we go. Dave, John, Pete, 1, 2, 3, type is class tuple. Bob's your uncle and Fanny is your auntie. So there you go. So we've joined them together. Everybody, for the second part of this, we're going to turn a tuple into a list. So I'm going to create my function first called tuple, say, to list. Okay, so that's my function, tuple to list. And we're going to start off, we're going to create the first tuple. I'm going to call it tup1 is equal to, and I'm going to assign it some values. Let's say A, B, and C. A, B, C. There we go. I'm going to create a new list called list1. And I'm going to put list here, and I'm going to put tup1 in it, our tuple. And now I'm going to print the new list. So that's going to be print list 1 here. And just to make sure that it is a list and not a tuple, we're going to print its data type. So I'm going to put type here and list 1. Right, now all we've got to do is call this method. So I'm going to say tuple to list. I'm sure that's the right name, tuple to list, yeah. Okay, just going to save it, and we're going to run the program. There you go. Bob's your uncle and Fanny is your auntie. So we've created a list out of that tuple, and there you can see class list. Okay. Next part of this, what we're going to do is we're going to get the tuple index. Okay, so we're going to create a function called tuple index, and we're going to start off. We're going to create a tuple. We're just going to call it tup1. We're going to assign it some values, something random like x, y, z. Okay, these are just random values for the example. So first of all, we're going to print the index position. So we're going to say tup1 here, and we want, first of all, we want index position 0. Okay, so we're going to say position 0. Okay, going to close that off. We're going to print the next one. Print, say, tup1. We want index position 1 here. So we're going to say, let's say, position 1. Whoops. Let's make that look a bit neater. Position 1, and we're going to print again tup1, and we want index position 2 here. So we go for position 2. Okay, and then first of all we're going to print tup1. Print tup1, and then we're going to print its type to make sure that it actually is a tuple. So it's data type here. Okay, tup1. Okay, right, we're just going to call the function by calling it as its name, which is tuple index. Okay, save it and then run it. Bob's your uncle and Fanny is your auntie. X is position 0. Let's just take a look at this. X is position 0. Yeah, position 0 here. Y is position 1. And Z is position 2. So 0, 1, 2. Printing out the tuple here, x, y, z, and the class, of course, it is a tuple. So there you go. Hope that's been useful to you. Remember to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button below. It'll only take you a second, and I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.